Everyone, George the Disney Italiano here. Really quick before I start the live, I started early. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me or see me. Is there audio? Perfect. Okay. I always get like real nervous ever since that happened the first time. So I always like to just make sure there is audio before starting. What's up, conductor? What's up, David? What's up, Jacob? So, really quick, they're going to be doing a show soon. So I wanted to start the live um, a little bit early. But I'm in Avengers Campus right now, and I wanted to show you that they started putting up the beams for the structures for Avengers Campus. Hopefully, you guys can see, and you can see that huge crane, but they're like maneuvering some beams around. I wanted to spend some more time on it. I might circle back around once the show is done. I think they're getting ready for the Wakanda, but I just wanted to show you briefly if you guys can see the beams with the crane and everything. But as I said, I will circle back around. They're just getting ready. They're having the area blocked off a little bit for the Wakanda. So I will make my way back around. Yeah, it's like a little like they bring out like the Wakandians and they do like a little show on the stage. Like not on the stage, but like in the area that I was standing in. It's okay. I mean, after seeing it for so long, I find it a bit obnoxious. A little bit. I miss the show that they do that's up on the building here. You know, I love that. Like with Black Widow and Black Panther and everything. But they closed that down because of the construction. So hopefully they bring it back uh, when they're finished expanding out of Ventures Campus. But yeah, I started the live a little early today, just by a few minutes, because I wanted to just get that in there. Thanks for peace sake. Thank you, conductor. Appreciate you. But yeah, it's starting to go vertical now, and you can kind of see it with the beams. And literally, right before I went live, I tried catching it, but they actually had the crane hoisting up the beams and moving them into place. I thought that was really cool. As I said, I'm going to try to, get it to where, hopefully we can catch more. I'm going to go over actually to Cars Land. Maybe see, I don't know if I can catch anything over on that side where they have it blocked off over by Luigi's. Maybe I can, maybe see something. Can't promise anything, but we'll go take a look. Jacob, we are doing the hide and seeks this coming weekend. We're gonna hide me. We're gonna hide Abby, but Abby's gonna be over here at DCA, and then I'll be over at Disneyland. Now, of course, we're not doing this at the same time because if I'm hiding and Abby's hiding, who's doing the live? But we'll do one at a time. Yeah, so it'll be on the ninth. The ninth will be for the two hide and seek lives. Yep, out in the Italiano on Saturday. And after we're done, like reviewing some of the Avenger stuff, I'm gonna come back over to Hollywoodland as well, just to kind of give like some insight of like what could possibly be going on over here as far as with the construction for Pandora. But it was a really great live last night. I enjoyed doing the evening live. Um, would have done one tonight, but Abby and I have plans to go see Freakier Friday, and so decided to do a live a little early. And I do apologize. I know I had it scheduled for 3 o'clock, but I ended up chilling out with Bricky from Hey Bricky for a little bit. Got the chit chat and everything. They were filming more for Oswald over at Disneyland. So, being that I don't really get to, see him that often, it's a treat to hang out with him and pick his brain and everything. So I thought, you know what, I'll push the live back for another hour. But then, as I said, I even started the live a few minutes early because of the construction. So it was early but late, late but early. That makes sense. What's up, Mademoiselle? Welcome in. I'm doing good, David. Thank you. I appreciate you asking. Just having another great day at Disneyland. Enjoying my Disneyland week. And if people ask me, are you sick and tired of it already? Nope. We'll never be. I live for this stuff. Disney was built in me. It's in my DNA. When I bleed and it drips, it's the shape of Mickey's head. I know that sounds kind of dark and morbid, but anecdotally, you're sick and I love it. I had to throw that in there. Okay, so Jacob Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. They are filming a series for Disney Plus, and they've been doing a lot of filming in Disneyland at the Main Street Cinema, down by the flagpole, down at the Central Hub where the castle is, and John Favreau is executive producer on it. He was here for the past several days. But it's great to see that Oswald is getting love. After it took the company almost 90 years. Well, no, I think it did take them 90 years to get the full rights for him. So, and just to have like a meet and greet, for him in a gas station in front of Buena Vista Street, nah, he needs more. He deserves more. Oh yeah, of course, bro. You had to. Maybe you're just starting to take a pop. Any good Disney dad jokes you got for us today? Disney dad jokes. So here's the thing: like, if someone like asked me, "Do you have a Disney dad joke?" like on the spot, like then I start to overthink, and then I have to like really think. But like when one comes to me, like I'll throw it right at you. Yes, that would be awesome. To literally have an Oswald flower mural kind of thing for DCA, that'd be awesome. And the beauty part about Oswald is they can literally do whatever they want with him because he really hasn't adapted a recognizable personality. Like back in the 20s, um, he had a personality because it was something new that they hadn't seen. But being that he was absent for this long, they can create a brand new kind of personality in today's time, and it would make sense because you're basically starting from scratch. And then there's my ride there, Luigi's Casadea Tyler's. I love that ride. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here's the cars stoppage. I don't know if we can see. No, I don't think it's angled. I don't think it's angled that way. Yeah, so you can't really see. So the beams and are like further back that way because there's the crane from this angle. So when I showed it to you being in Avengers Campus, so there's the crane and the steel beams, I think they're blocked, but they're like more towards that way. But as I said, we'll circle back once they're done with the Wakanda show, and then we'll go check it out. Atsamore. Yeah, so we'll just walk around. We'll walk and chat while we're waiting for the show. We'll maybe do a loop, and then by the time we circle back, we'll see if we can catch more of them working on it. Because as I said, literally right before I went live, the crane was hoisting up some supports, the beam supports. I do want to get on this ride before it goes down for refurb. So I think it goes down after this upcoming weekend. So I do want to take time. If I have to wait in line for a little bit, so be it. But just the attention to detail of this. And we got Mr. Sean Williams in the house. Jago, you plan on live streaming your wedding? Yeah, I would actually like to. Um, Abby and I talked about it, um, but it's just now all about the execution. Because I would have to have someone do it for us, obviously, but it would have to be someone who is, you know, professionally equipped to do so. Oh, there's Baymax. I love Baymax. We'll go this way. Just walking through San Francisco right now. I said this before, and I'll say it again. I think it's amazing that when you just put a little bit of an IP, like Big Hero 6, change up the music, change up the decor, change the menus, add a little bit more of a Big Hero 6 theme. Very popular. So, how's everyone's day going? Hope it's going well. It's another hot day here in Anaheim, but I love it. I'll take it any day. After growing up on the East Coast, where you deal with negative 25 degrees, I'll take the heat any day. I know the Wakanda show doesn't run too long, but as I said, they were just kind of clearing the way when I first got there. So I wonder if it's done. What I think I'll do is I'm gonna walk through Grizzly just to give it a little bit more time. Plus, it gives an excuse just to walk through Grizzly because I love the aesthetics of that land, the natural beauty that it gives. And speaking of which, of natural beauty, I'm gonna stop coming up here and show you kind of like some connective tissue of Grizzly that goes off. That's like right across, adjacent from Avengers campus. Dapper girl. Here's the funny thing: we both kind of did dress up a little bit. We came for Dapper Day. We didn't go like fully all out, but we did a little bit. But anyway, this is Disney Zen right here. I love that. Sorry, folks. I know you probably can't see me too good because of the sun. We're gonna walk over to Grizzly Peak. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, I know. Like as far as like for Halloween costumes, I was just saying like we did dress up for Dapper Day. We were like in those dapper clothes, but I think for Halloween, like that would be cool to like go all out, just dress up straight up gangster. But for me, that wouldn't be a Halloween costume. That's just my Sunday's finest. Because the Italiano does like to dress up from time to time, look a little snazzy. Yeah, I'm gonna flip you guys a little bit here. So we're walking in through the first part of Grizzly, which used to be just known as Condor Flats, but now has basically become a bigger part of Grizzly in its own right, which I'm cool with that. I love the smell over here. The smell of nature. Just breathe it in. And by the screams, it sounds like Grizzly is back up and running. It was down for a long time yesterday. I love that. The only thing I wish, like, I'm so glad they fixed the geysers. But what I would have loved is to put the geysers a little more to the side and just like have them blasting, so that like when you think that you escaped, everybody in the raft gets soaked. There's Big Al. I still think for the amount of time that they took to sculpt him out and everything, that they would have done something like for like the country bears, and who knows, maybe they still will. But and they have the Redwood Creek closed down for right now because it will be opening up for Villains Grove for Oogie Boogie Bash. And if you actually go around DCA, you can start to see like certain placements of things that they have set up for Oogie Boogie, which should be starting soon. I think it's what, a couple weeks. I think so. We'll see. Oh, there's Chippendale, which actually that's where we're walking. So we'll pass there, get a glimpse of the little furry dynamic duo. But this actually This is my favorite walking path. Yes, I said it. For me, it's a walking path. I don't know. There's just something about this path here. It's just like a lot of people like either know about it but don't utilize it, or they don't know about it at all. But I don't know. I like it. And again, you still get all that natural, organic wilderness charm that Grizzly Peak is. And just like how we came across the one part of the Disney's End, I love this. This literally a connection from the ride to just the walking path, but it feels good too. Get that sprayed mist. Love it. Another another little hidden gem here. I like to walk down here, and again, it gives you that connection, like between the ride and the path. And I love how Grizzly Peak or Grizzly River Run has two drops. Cali River down at Animal Kingdom only has one, and it's not as intense. You don't really get that. I mean, you could get wet, but like here, you could potentially get soaked. Let's wait and see for another raft to come down. I love this ride. I might want to go on it again this coming weekend. Hot enough for it. Just waiting on another raft. Whoa, my legs just got wet. That felt good though. Felt really good. They got soaked. They got it both ways. Boy, that didn't sound right at all. All right, let's flip back. Let's check on the chat here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Weba's doing good. working hard. Yeah, we went down into Nevada. Like it gets very hot. And as I said, even though there could be times where I complain that it's very hot, I would still take that over the cold. 'Cause if any of you have ever felt like negative 25 degrees, you'd probably beg for the 130 degrees. Yeah, OG and I got stuck. We were taking a little road trip to Nevada, and they were doing like road construction, and like we were like sitting for like almost 2 hours that they had to guide us through, and then we went down Death Valley. That like literally, it was like no lights, no nothing. It was like we didn't know if we were going to go off road or we did that once, and that was it. Once was enough. So we just stick to the main the main streets, the main drag of like Vegas and stuff. Yeah, we need another chill Nevada. Of course we do. And as OG says, if you know, you know. Let's see. Thanks for dropping in, OG. Thanks for coming on. Talk to you soon. But we're gonna head back over to Avengers Campus. I think we should be good. I think we'll watch. We'll get over there, and then everything will be stopped. That'd just be my luck. Really quick, it does make me wonder when they do update the park with Avatar and Coco. Obviously, all this will have to change, and this one over here as well. See, all this will have to change to update the current park. All right, so heading back in Avengers Campus. Let's see if this is still going on or not. I mean, technically, as I said, when I left, they were just preparing to get it together. Let's see. One time. You know, I got Spider-Man. Yeah. I want to get on Mission Breakout too, probably this weekend as well. I haven't been on it in a while. I absolutely love that ride. Okay, so it looks like it's done. People are back over in this area.
I can't buy anything.
There's the crane. It doesn't look like it's moving, but as I said before, they were hoisting up beams. You know, you can kind of actually see the beams like in place, and I'm assuming that's the structural skeletal of the building, more so for infinity defense, because I feel like Stark Flight Lab's going to be more over in this direction. So they're probably setting the work right now, going vertical for infinity defense. So I'm very curious about it. You know, I just don't know, like, after so long, like what the hype is going to be, but I'm still optimistic. I'm curious about it, and I'll be ending the live soon, so I thought I'd just come up here just to kind of show you what this future site is basically going to look like. And there's a piece of the concept art for Infinity Defense for the next generation of heroes. And this is what the expansion abroad is going to look like. So you have Web Slingers right here. You have Mission Breakout. You have the Web Slinger supply store. And then here's the building right here that's right next door. So we're standing right here where this pathway is. And it's going to move back. And you're going to have this massive show building and then this building right here that's going to connect Infinity Defense and Stark Flight Lab. And it actually looks like Flight Lab, the building is a little bit more bigger, widespread than what Infinity Defense is. That's interesting. Big Samus, welcome in. Glad to see you. Let's see. Let me catch up here. Let's see. Big Samus, do you think Bugs Land or most of it could fit in the Grizzly Playground area? I'm assuming you mean the Redwood. I don't know. I still think you would need more land. I think it's just a little bit bigger, but I would love to have a Bugs Land back. I miss it, even though it was more for the young kids, which was great for this park. Um, it's just, I don't know. I love the aesthetics that it actually made you feel like you were the size of an insect, and they had it's tough to be a bug, and you know it was just great. I loved it. Let's see. Anything new at Web Slingers or just the same old stuff? I could actually head over there before we close it out. We'll walk into the store and see what they got there. Big Sam, speaking of Las Vegas, don't you wish Disney made a Star Wars casino or something for adult fans? I never went to Pleasure Island. What was that like if you went? So unfortunately, it closed before I could become of age to experience it. But I've heard it was a lot of fun with the Adventures Club and Mannequin Dance Club, where they have the revolving dance floor and everything. I wish that they would bring something like that back to Disney. That would be awesome. So yeah, so speaking of like the Star Wars casino, I think that would be kind of cool. That'd be different. But for Jacob, we're gonna walk back here and we'll walk around like the web slingers store and everything, and then I think we'll close it out for today. I know it wasn't like a super long live. I was planning on just doing like a little live anyway, because as I said, Abby and I have plans this evening. But we will be back tomorrow and the weekend for the double live of Hiding the Italiano at Disneyland and Hiding Abby in DCA. So definitely stay tuned for that. So we're going to go into the web suppliers here, see what they got. Plus, it'll be a nice way to cool down a bit. So it looks like kind of the same stuff. Nothing fancy. I used to collect these when I was a kid. These PVC figurines and stuff. Man, I'd be eating these up as a kid. See, and the reason why they made these spider bots for the attraction was solely a marketing tactic, because then they could sell all this stuff.
Yeah, you too.
Yep, say hi to the chat. I love when people want to like interact in the chat and on the lives and stuff. It's so fun. Let's actually see how. Let's see. There's web slingers. Just think, this used to be for It's Tough to Be a Bug. That is like amazing. Like the web slingers building. And you know what's kind of funny is like, even though it's Avengers, like I could still see where everything used to be for a Bug's Land. I don't know if it's just because like this land isn't fully fleshed out, or if it's just I've been here so many times that I'm so used to seeing a Bug's Land, so it's like I can pinpoint and say this was there. So let's see, what's Web Slingers at? Excuse me. Let's see. 40 minutes. It's a nice little filler ride for me, but like I wouldn't do it just to go and do it. Like if I'm with someone and they want to do it, or I'm with a group, it's like, yeah, let's do it. Have like a nice friendly competition. But just for me to ride it, nah. Oh, excuse me. So we'll come down here to Mission Breakout, and I think that's where we'll end the live. I'll flip it around here. Yeah, as I said, wasn't planning on a huge, long live like last night, but there's Sherry. Oh, there's Mr. Stark himself. That's cool. Let's just see, like, what's Mission Breakout? Mission Breakout's been like bonker numbers. Yeah. Oh, 50, not too bad. Like, I remember the other day it was at 95 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna stop by the Terran Treats and I'll end the live there because I'm gonna probably get a drink because it's hot out and I'm a bit parched. So I'll stop like right over here, and this is where I'll leave you guys for right now. As I said, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We got a lot more content coming out. As I said, we got a double live coming out this Saturday. Hide Abby, hide the Italiano. A lot of videos and content coming at you for Citrico Central. And let us know when you go live. Yeah, Big Samus, we're going live this Saturday. I don't have the times yet, but it'll be a double live. We're going to hide Abby here in DCA, and it's up to you guys to try to find her. And then she's going to take over the live, and I'm going to hide at Disneyland, and you guys got to find me. And we are going to give out some cool gifts and prizes for anyone who wins the little hide and seek kind of fun stuff. So definitely tune in. As I said, hit the notification bell. You will get notified when I set up the lives. And as I said, like, subscribe to the channel. A lot more good stuff is yet to come. And as I always say in Disney Italiano fashion, stay safe, stay healthy, stay Disney. Italiano out.